Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to That One Awkward Guy. Today we're going to be starting a new series in Hearts of Iron 4 as Georgia with the United States mod. I can't remember the exact name of it, but basically what it does is it separates all the United States, like they're different states within the United States, and the provinces and territories in Canada, and it makes them all independent. And it's a really fun mod. I haven't done a series on it for a very long time, but I remember it being a lot of fun. And like I said, today we're going to be playing Georgia, which is actually really interesting. Um, One of the reasons I chose it is you'll look, we actually start with 10 military factories, which, if I'm correct, I think is more than the rest. Most of the rest, yeah. Well, they got 9 there, but 10, whatever. So they're kind of even there, but we have no resources at all. We got nothing. I mean, I know there's a few other states like that, but I don't know. I just thought that was really interesting. We start with a lot of factories, but we can't really build much without trade. And we have no naval dockyards to actually build convoys. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. It forces us to be really aggressive really early in the game. So I thought they could be fun to play. If you want a different state to be played as well, though, let me know in the comments, and I will consider it for my next series. Obviously, we have a lot to choose from. I think I've done a Texas one before, and I think one other, but I can't remember. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm thinking let's go down the industrial effort because I want to get our industry as powerful as it can be. And for the meantime, I'm thinking realistically, I'm not going to worry about tanks at all because there's simply no point in producing tanks. We don't have the resources to produce that yet, but we can, fork over a decent amount of um, our trade for steel, so that way we can get a lot of infantry. Right? We're not gonna be able to produce tanks, so that would be Texas. Oh wait, no, what did we just buy? I bought aluminum. Okay, you know what? No, we're not doing that. Cancel that. The reason for not doing that is because one and one, it's really not worth it to spend two whole civilian factories on that. I'd rather just get the steel for now, and we won't worry about the rest until later. But let's go ahead and also get our research going. So basic machine tools and construction, as well as get the research time here. And not going to worry about planes yet either. And land doctrine, I want to get that mobile warfare so we can, once we get to the bottom, we get that manpower buff, which is going to be fairly important for us. And civilian factories, we don't start with too many, but we start with enough. And yeah, 10 in total because we spent 3 on trade. So this will be our opening. Just build up a few civilian factories, go with that. And eventually we will get the choice to become either democratic or stay democratic, become communist, or become fascist. I'm between communist and fascist for this one simply because if we're democratic, we can't really go to war with anybody. And the name of this game is kind of just go to war and take everything. So, yeah. So part of me wants to wait until every other nation makes their choice, and then I can choose who's around me and create a alliance and everything. But you know what? That's kind of cheesy. Let's look at the actual trees and see which I prefer. So here we get communism support, some political power, political power, more stability. That's not bad. More political power, recovery rate. Okay. Or we go down here, get a bit of army experience, and I love an extra 5% recruitable population. Okay, plus 2 more percent. Okay, you know what? That I can't say now. That's 7% recruitable population, and we don't have a lot of manpower to work with here because we can't core other states. So I think we're gonna choose fascism for this one. So we'd go this one. Yeah, because we have to be very careful because it's not like when we conquer a state we get their manpower. We are limited to, the population of Georgia, which isn't small. There's a decent population here, but we do have to consider that we're going to struggle to get more. And I also realized music's paused. Let's go ahead and unpause that. And let's unpause the game, throw it on full speed, see what happens. Let's actually look. Do we have anybody that could potentially be our friends? Before we do. So you guys are democratic, you guys are democratic, you guys are democratic. Have they not all made their choices yet? Or has just every... Oh, wow. Nope. One was communist there. They're fascist. Wow, so we just got... Is there ideology map mode? If there is, I haven't used it in a long time. Factions? No, it wouldn't be factions. Anyway, it just looks like almost everybody chose Democratic, which is awesome for me because that means none of them are going to be easily declaring war on me. There's a few fascist. Well, the big ones, California and Texas, are both Democratic, so that's actually kind of awesome for us because they're the scary ones. I've also seen Ontario does really well. I played a test version of this, and Ontario just went nuts and started conquering everything. I think they went fascist, and everything would be theirs. Nobody could challenge them. Anyway, we need to actually, I'm going to keep it paused for just one more second now. I want to actually look, where is it, resource. So Tennessee has steel. So Tennessee is what we're going to work towards, but not yet because I'm not fighting through a one territory. That's just going to be a tug of war. We're going to lose way too many men for that. What we need to do is take the countries around them. Part of me wants to take Florida, because I'm sure that would give me some important naval depots, but also I want to head towards Louisiana and secure those oil reserves. So I'm thinking if we head west, secure Louisiana, move north into Arkansas here, and then we take Tennessee. And then we can solidify our control. We'll have New Orleans. We can take Florida after. North South Carolina here. We can take all that. And let's see, you're Democratic, right? Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, so South Carolina is actually fascist. Would they be interested in an alliance? No, they would not. Maybe eventually. Because I could use an ally here to help me with this. Because they're Democratic, but they still build armies. And they're still going to be tough to take on. And they still might form factions. We really don't know. So I'm going to consider a faction with South Carolina. Because that could be useful. We are getting a little bit of a lag spike. That is another thing I found in the very beginning of the game. It's a little laggy. And then after, it looks like it's already smoothing out now. But it actually starts to get a little bit better after. And we're mass producing these rifles as quickly as we can. I'm actually going to just go ahead and order up now. I'm going to put priority on reinforcements, but just for the sake of ordering them up now, I'm going to order up. I would go as far as to say 10 divisions of infantry. I know we're not going to get that supplied all at once, but I still think it's, at the end of the day, something we're going to need to invest in sooner or later, so we might as well spend the manpower now. What's a recruitable? Recruitable is 356. That's not terrible as long as we're careful with our manpower. And I do intend to increase this probably all the way to extended conscription because I'm not too concerned about training time. I'm willing to bide my time. And I also obviously want to do partial mobilization. So I'm probably going to do up to partial mobilization first and then manpower because I also need to be able to build some stuff. There's the industrial effort. Let's go military factories. I want to get that rifle production going. I mean, it's not bad. We're actually working through it pretty quickly. I think there's actually a way to check. When will this deficit be alleviated? 403 days, so under a year. And that time obviously is going to be made smaller over time, but also it's going to be reduced as our efficiency increases and as we add more factories. So it's probably going to be maybe 3/4, half a year. Something like that it'll take, I assume. Here we go. That was our divisions finally being fully supplied. And also, as we pick up all this research, we'll get better factory output as well, which will be good. So there we go. Our divisions are now getting equipment and starting training. We'll have them deploy. We'll have them deploy, not deploy, in Atlanta, Georgia. These are the ones that are actually going to take a little longer, I think, because they're just not as important. I mean, I know we need them, but for what we're doing, we need divisions. We don't need anything specific. And I'm actually, you know what? I should have done this already, but oh, now you're all choosing. Okay, so you guys are both communist. You're a communist. Ah, you're communist. Is everybody communist? You're communist. Jeez. Wow. Communist. Communist. Okay, that's horrifying. Let's be friends, please. Why do you hate me? We could be friends. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to be careful, because now we're going to start seeing some potential factions forming. So let's start that justification right now. Conquering, I'll take 250 days. I'm confident that we'll have our army up and deployed in 250 days. I think we'll do that. And I'm also, there's no way they're going to finish training because to get the other equipment done in time, we're not going to. So these guys are going to deploy as green divisions. That's just how this is going to happen. There's really nothing we can do. Oh, and there we go. New York's already at war with somebody. New York's another person we have to watch out for in this. They could do some damage. But yeah, I'm gonna deploy them as soon as they're all able to deploy together, because I just know we're not gonna get the artillery and the support equipment. It's just not gonna happen. And there's Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. Not war with New York. Ooh, okay. So New York's actually at war with a few people now. Virginia. Yeah. How are they all declaring war so quickly? That's what I don't understand. Do they not need to justify, or is the AI just cheating? What did Ontario go? Ontario went socialist or communist in this one. So they were all declaring war. How are they all so quickly declaring war? It takes me 250 days to justify. I have no idea. Well, they're all going to get bogged down in fighting over there now as they all just go nuts. And we're already seeing the first factions forming. Okay, is that enough for you to finally join in a... Okay, is there any other people that in the area? Okay, you are in a faction. Why can't I join? Okay. Who's the leader? They would let me join, so this would bring us into a relatively powerful faction. Kind of along here. And I can leave it at any time. I think it is worth it. So who's the leader again? You guys. You know what? Let's join. This could be a bad idea, but I think right now we are surrounded by a lot of communist states, and I don't want them to all declare war on me at once and destroy me. So if we could have some allies, that'll certainly be useful. And another thing that I'm going to do, so let's deal with our research first. Can't get you yet. Can get you. That'll be useful later, so let's grab it now. Who is failing to give me... Minnesota is not giving me my steel. That's not good. Are they going to fix that? Oh, it's fluctuating. They're probably at war and losing and gaining territory, I bet. As much as I want to do this right now, I think if we're going to actually claim any territory, this is going to kind of have to be a branching thing where we're justifying on more than one group at once. So these guys are being justified against, then we'll finish them and then go on to the next, that kind of thing. And as factions start to form now, we can actually see Texas is creating the syndicate. So they're actually in the syndicate, so we're actually going to be going to war with New Orleans, a few people at once there. But if we push to Arkansas, if we get them in the war, but they're fascists, that might be a problem. We might be able to get support from up here. They could also send support via convoys, but we'll see. Who wants me to call to arms? Huh. So who's calling? Oh, whoa, we have New York? Okay. I mean, or no, we don't. Yeah, we do have New York. I'll join in. I'm not going to help them, but sure. Alright, let's grab another armament effort there, and we've started justifying, you know what, yeah, we can afford it to do the partial, we can go all the way to war economy now, so we might as well do that and get our production going. And when will this war goal actually be completed? It'll be completed by January, okay. So I want to, oh, we're still waiting on supplies. Oh, we're getting there on rifles, though. Slowly but surely. Okay. How about now what we can do? Just for the sake of getting these guys deployed, if we do this, maximize this, deploy them, so they get the full focus of this, and then they'll get supplied properly once they're deployed. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I saw one of them is ready to be deployed. Let's get this, because we're going to need synthetic oil and rubber. There's no natural source of rubber on the entire map, so when we start getting planes, it's going to be important. So I was just going to go... Oops. Capitulated. Okay. We're going to deploy you guys. And then as soon as these guys are ready, they'll deploy, and we will reinforce them on the ground, basically. And I know they're all going to be green divisions, and that's not good, but whatever. Okay, are we getting wrecked here? I think we're getting absolutely wrecked. Our faction is not winning. Hey, you guys want to sign a peace deal? I shouldn't have joined into that war so quickly. I mean, they don't really have an easy way of getting to me, so... Unless they start becoming friends with people. I mean, we're not out of it. We still have them, but there's not a lot of allies left to fight this fight. Or they not? They must have... Oh, they haven't been called in. And I'm not going to call them in. Who wants to make peace? Can I make peace? Is that a thing? I've never tried to make peace before in a war. Who's your faction leader? Why can't I offer peace? For 2 of the 6 months. Okay, well, we're not surrendering. We haven't even fought them. I just want to be friends. Anyway. So we're getting there on the date that we can start declaring war. And I'm actually going to go ahead and justify on... that would... Wow, this is... factions are just forming all over the place. We're going to declare war on the Confederation here as well. We're going to start justifying now. Armament effort, great. Let's do it. Cost some political power, but I want to basically... Oh my god. Okay, I don't think I can beat all of these guys at once. I don't know if that's something I can do. This is going to become a very serious problem very quickly. I mean, I could hold the line on one front and push on the other. That would essentially be my best bet. Production. I need every factory we have producing rifles. And we're going to need more infantry. Up to 10 more divisions. This is getting interesting. That's for certain. How long will that... What's this? Start Lend-Lease? I will take any Lend-Leases anybody wants to send me. And I have to assume they're preparing to justify me. My thought is maybe hold the line along here. Florida looks like they're probably going to be maybe a little bit easier to take out. So push down, take Florida. And then, you know, it'll be a bit of a slog, but we can hopefully fight our way westward. And eventually win. This is why I really wanted an ally in this fight. And we're definitely not calling Missouri in, because I want Missouri to have the chance to actually build up and maybe have a chance at holding if they go to war. But right now, we're at war with them, but they're not fighting us because they don't share a border with us. Luckily enough for us, anyway. So what about reinforcements? Are we almost finished with that? Okay, we're just waiting on the support equipment now. And reinforcements will get top priority. And we're also going to get these guys deployed as quickly as possible. How long? I was going to check, but I completely forgot. So it'll take 140 days. So that's actually pretty reasonable to get all that equipment out. And the support equipment will take much longer. Still okay, though. This is just kind of not worked in our favor because we've had a lot of empires go communist against us, which is a possibility because it is random, but it's unfortunate for us. That's for certain. We've just seen a lot of very powerful... It's interesting Massachusetts got on this land, but we've seen a lot of very powerful states go full communist, and it looks like Minnesota is actually fighting with Canada. That could be really good for us. What is Minnesota? Minnesota's communist. And Minnesota's actually at war with that entire faction. So if they're able to win, that would be really good for us, because that's going to take attention away from us and have them being forced to, fight other fronts. So when we offer them peace, maybe they're going to be a little bit more likely to accept it, because they got other problems to deal with that are obviously more pressing, because we're not actually fighting them right now. We're causing them any problems. Reinforcements still going. December. Can we deploy them yet? Okay, deploy everybody. Okay, reinforcements is now lowest priority. I just want these guys to get enough equipment that we can deploy them, get them on the ground, and go from there. So they're gonna get priority equipment for now. We're just gonna send them south to the border with Florida, and hopefully be able to push I don't know, we'll have to assess and see where we're, most able to, make the difference. And also, I think it might be wise just to kind of get a nice little line of forts built up so we can hold. I think we might also be in a situation where we just hold the line and drain them of manpower. Okay, that's enough for them to train there. But hold the line and drain them of manpower until we win. We might be in a situation like that, and that's something we have to consider. Can I deploy? They need 20%. Okay, that's the justification. We're going to wait a little bit, because I want to get at least a little bit of these guys' stuff, or equipment out in the field. And hopefully get those forts done as well. Can we get you just there? I think we might actually end up pushing here. It all depends on how much reinforcements come on either side. How long do we have this war goal? When does it expire? It expires in March, so we have a little bit of time to produce rifles. And they're all going to reinforce our troops. And also, okay, no. I need these forts done. That is our most important thing right now. Absolutely. So we're at war economy, and that gives us still almost no civilian factories. Let's move up to limited conscription, grab up some more manpower. Still working hard on production. And what was it? Was March. We're going to declare war on pretty much the 17th. I'm going to wait as long as I can to get our troops in as good a position as possible and get as many forts as we can up, because I know this is more or less going to be a situation where we just have to hold as best we can and drain them of manpower and just hold the line. And I'm okay with that. I've done that before, but we have to be properly prepared for it. If we can get 2 levels, that would be even better, but we'll deal with 1 level if we must. Alright, grab Elastic Defense, National Focus, grab me that infrastructure. March, it was 17th that I'm going to declare war. Yeah, because it's on the 18th. And our troops are almost fully supplied now in terms of infantry equipment, so that's awesome. Just going to watch the date now, because I do not want to lose this this justification. It took forever for me to get. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Ooh. Oh no. Oh wait, no, Mississippi. I'm like, wait, what? Justification? I don't remember doing that. Alright. There we go. And declare war. And if we're lucky, not everyone will be called into the war. We could call in our ally, but I don't want to run the risk of these wars maybe merging or something and having Missouri getting called into it, because that would not be great for us by any means. Okay. So let's see, how well can we hold? So far, it looks like our line will hold. Okay, Missouri's canceled their Lend-Lease, that's fine. Okay, it looks like so far we are capable of holding. And they say they can push, but I don't buy it. I don't think that they can push. And you know what? We're just going to do this. We're going to order up another... Ooh, whoa, that's way more than I wanted. We're going to order up another 10 divisions. We don't have the manpower, but we're mobilizing more, so that should be okay. How much more? Okay, 21, so we're fine. They have the manpower they need. And they don't seem like they really have all that much interest in attacking us, interestingly enough. Who's actually being called into this war? As of right now, the Sunshine Republic and Alabama. Who is the Sunshine Republic? Oh, so Florida and Alabama. Oh, so these guys aren't actually at war with us. Okay, you know what? You know what that means? We have to push this offensive. If they say we can win, let's take them out of this war. So let's push and hopefully win this, take out Florida, or at least hold the line against Florida, kind of thing. And then we can declare war on a more individual basis. This is actually really good for us. Let's grab up this, because we need every ounce of production that we can get. And priority, 100% is going to reinforcements. I need these divisions on the field right now to stay as equipped as they can be, or as best equipped as possible. Can you guys push through? Yes, you can. Wonderful. So we have 2 areas that we're looking like we're going to break through. And then we will swing our full might south. And hopefully they don't call anybody else into the war, but we'll see. Okay, go. But leave 1 division to stay so you don't get cut off. No. Yeah. So you're going to go there. And you're going to help push. And again, single division stays and holds. No, don't. Oh, God. And see, now they've gotten surrounded. So you, guess what? You need to move up. Get us some supplies. And you need to go here to cut off those divisions. And then get your surrounded attack. Okay, stop. Hold the line. No. Oh my goodness. Alright, everybody just end these troops. If we take them out, all of these troops will be freed up and we can pretty much guaranteed win. Alright, stop. Just hold your line. All we need to do is finish this force. Okay, we got some military factories. I'm not going to assign them until we're done the war, though. Yeah, once we take these guys out, it's essentially a win for us. And I'm also wondering if these are actually a separate faction. Possibly. Yeah, they actually are. That's why they didn't join in. That makes sense, because the one problem you'll get with this mod, there's a bunch of different alliances named Syndicate, right? And sometimes they don't get different colors. Sometimes they'll end up being the same color, so that is something that can happen. Boom, there's the win. So get all these troops back up to the proper front lines. And, I mean, I think we've more or less won now. I don't think there's a lot that they're going to be able to do against us. Okay, you can help with this, eh? Okay, is that not... That's not going to happen. That's alright. Let them... Let's see what they're going to do. Are they actually going to win this? Because we have a lot of divisions there. I don't buy it. Yeah. I think we've more or less won. It's just a matter of being smart about it so we don't take too many casualties. Okay, leave a division here. Okay. Perfect. Take Montgomery. You guys, I don't want any reinforcements making it there. I want their capital. Keep me a division right there. And we're gonna lose. We lost that war justification. That's fine. I'm not about to bring them in if I don't need to. There's Alabama capitulation. Perfect. Like I said, I'm not about to bring them into this war if I don't need to. It's really not worth it for us. We are not producing any resources, so that doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and grab, for now, Silent Workhorse. Let's assign this on construction effort. Let's go ahead and use these extra military factories like so. And these guys will have the same goal. Push all the way south. Nope, don't do that. Do this. All the way south, and just have everybody go for it. And again, I realize we lost the justification. It's worth it to not need to now hold on this front, and now we can more or less just push south and win. There'll be some casualties, but I think we'll be okay. And especially once we grab up this industry, I think we're going to be in good shape. We might be able to start producing an air force, which once we get an air force in this game, oof, that'll be good for us. Alright, come on, go, be aggressive. We broke a hole in their line, use it. Here, we're pushing them back out of here. Damn, okay. You guys actually think you can successfully push? I'm not so sure of that. I mean, I guess if you all maybe push right here, you can, but that'll open up to getting cut off, but still, an advance is an advance, I suppose. And then here we go. This will potentially go well. Might be smarter to... but we're pushing them here. I want to try to take Tallahassee. I don't know if we have a chance. Yeah, we don't. Better here, and then we can cut them off through this area and stop them, and we'll take the rest of Florida, bring our forces together. But it requires that you guys keep pushing. I'm going to turn this off because I'm basically leading this assault myself anyway. Stop with this. You're just throwing away manpower. Oh, especially if they're going to move troops out, then we can definitely cut them off. Oh, right. Perfect. So now, they should be able to hold fairly easily. And now we push. We'll make it to the river, hopefully. What do we got going on here? Okay, good. Troops are again shifting around. I didn't expect Florida to have this many troops, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. So yeah, these guys, I need to get control of this territory so then we can launch a massive assault here. Because they have our fort there now. They've secured that from us, sadly. But I need to push them out so we can launch a huge attack here. And push them back and back to Tallahassee. Oh, wow, research. I was not paying any attention to that whatsoever. That is my bad. Let's grab rubber, because oil doesn't matter. We'll secure that when we secure Louisiana. What about wars up here? Wars have kind of gone a little bit more stagnant in the north. Minnesota's kind of, I guess, status quo. Oh, there we go. They got us around there. So we'll see how that war from Minnesota goes. I'm not really sure. Could be good for us, could be bad for us. And let's grab these 7 divisions. I want them out of this territory. Here's our national focus. Georgian Empire is finished. Who's that for? That is Arkansas. Yeah, that's not going to happen. We don't even border Arkansas. We got slowed down a lot more than I thought we would by this this faction thing. I didn't expect us to be slowed down this much, but we were. Okay, we're not pushing them out of this fort, apparently. That is fine. I'm not wasting more manpower on it than I need to. We've taken more casualties than I would have liked already. 62,000. I mean, we've dealt 195,000, so... Wait, no. That's not us. That's Ontario. Ugh. We've dealt 24,000, 55,000, so they've lost more than we have, but still. Maybe now we wait them out? I don't know. I mean, I could try to push along here. I could try to take Tallahassee instead. I don't know. What chance do you rely on? You don't have a chance. Alright, we've actually could deploy these guys. Bring in another 10 divisions. So we could go. Come on. Boom. And boom. Calling in significant number of reinforcements. Down to the south here. I'm just concerned by the fact that we're still mobilizing more, but we're definitely short on manpower now. What about them? They must be getting low themselves. Yeah, fairly low for them as well. It says we could push, but you know that's a lie. Wait for it. Okay, I wonder if now we do a 2-pronged assault from either side. Or from both sides. What chances we have. When it says we're losing... Yeah, we're really losing. They forced 1 division to retreat. Yeah, you know what? No, this isn't going to be worth the casualties. We're low on manpower as it is. We could... I think I'm going to move even up to the next level, because I know we're going to need those troops eventually anyway. We need close air support is what we need. Can we get... We do have... But we could. We're not going to be able to produce it very quickly. And we're going to need a lot of resources that we don't currently have, but that's okay. Nobody is producing rubber. That's unfortunate. You know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's actually... steel, can't do that. Aluminum, fine. Just everything we need to try to produce some close air support, and as soon as we get one, we'll deploy it here, and I think that's what we're going to need to break this, and I doubt they have any air force whatsoever. Yeah, they have no planes. We're probably the first one to actually produce any planes. So as soon as we get our first one produced, which now it is, we're going to deploy it. What? Not enough service. Oh, we don't have any manpower. Fun. Okay, bring it up to the next level. Extensive conscription. So there's 2.2 thousand. All right, let's just get this deployed right now. I want our planes set reinforcements to 100. And hopefully they don't get shut down. I assume that they're going to struggle if they don't have a lot of... I mean, they shouldn't, though. We should have air superiority because they don't have any fighters themselves, right? Virginian Empire's called... No! What? Did Virginia... They're invading. That's bad. Please somehow magically be able to hold. They're still not going to border us, but it still sucks. And they might be able to hold. They have a lot of reinforcements going up to those fronts. If they were doing what they should have been and building forts, they would be able to hold. And I would pull all of these troops back and hold along this river. They do have a really good defense because of that river, but the AI is the AI, so they won't. Oh, I am not joining your war. No, no, no. That was a stupid war to begin with. That's still going. Can I? Nope, not yet. Not yet there either. Alright, you know what? Let's get the next level of fighters then, because we're obviously going down the road of Air Force now. Might as well commit to it. We could. Let's start going down this and grab that extra manpower, because we are going to need it. So, let's see if we go... Oops, wow. We zoomed out there. If we go here... Okay, so our currently active support planes, they are helping. They're there. But are they being... They are not being shut down. Perfect. So there's only a few of them. Handful. But they will be helping. Yeah. I could even pull off some of the rifle factories so we can produce even more, but I just don't think we have the resources to make it work. And I'm thinking of doing another assault here so we could free up these troops to be sent along the line. Let's give it a shot, now that we have the close air support as well. Not a lot, but hopefully enough to give us the advantage. We have just a massive assault force here. Oh, I think we're going to get it this time. Yes, I think we will. We're definitely winning. Let's grab another research here. Still can't do that. We might as well get the oil. We might need it eventually if we can't secure Louisiana. Yes, there we go. We're going to take it. Territory is ours. We're going to try to take it back. And with that, if they're going to weaken their forces doing that, we might as well launch our own assault. Okay, the 10 or so divisions that are here, we're going to try to take Tallahassee. Come on, everybody. Let's go. Push. We can take this. We can take Tallahassee. I'm confident. If we can push just a couple of these divisions out, I think we could do it. Keep the assault. No, 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 no. Don't give them an inch of breathing room. We need to win this assault. Otherwise, we're never going to get anywhere with this. No, not everybody. They just aren't down for it, are they? Fine. It's going to be too costly anyway. Probably armored. I feel like we are going to invest in tanks. But anyway, we are actually over 30 minutes, and I normally don't play an episode for this long, so I'm going to call it here. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye for now.